Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi friends, my name is Jumaila. Here I will present my assignment. The current feedback with student proficiency and English achievement in hybrid learning during COVID-19 pandemic. Introduction. Calculator number 4. What is by the mystery of education and culture of Indonesian country to the acceleration of teaching and learning process that was conducted for online learning to face is main contagion of COVID-19, whereas the method has affected and disseminated not only for the teacher, but also of the student. There are several research reports that the teaching and learning activities were put on effectively not full-time full online learning, but there are also the drawback of their include online learning amid the pandemic. The start, the online learning can facilitate teaching and learning activities via stand underscore instruction in education system during the pandemic. It has student English skill and develop student digital literate learning, collaboration learning, and flexibility learning. However, the findings also reflect the students were involved with the activity and the learning outcomes in online learning. They also reflect the provide the student in opening to the student channel in learning English via online amid the pandemic, namely limited access to the internet connectivity, the expensive cost of internet data, the limited of physical interaction, and the duration at home. In, in conclusion, hybrid learning is effective in important student action, perfection, and motivation. It is to get to the implement teaching and learning activities are only in normal conditions, but also during the academic. The method was taken into as why it made the student not hard at campus and limit face-to-face learning and also from home via online learning see the pandemic is still acts in the world. Among the most the of studies were carried out to infected to student preparation, attitude, expand and the access of hybrid learning before or during the pandemic. Furthermore, there are skill always set embodied collaboration, certain design to collaboration between students. Privacy, the hybrid learning, their English achievement in the now normal area next context. Therefore, the purpose of the press study was to fill the gap. The study investigates then the correction between students first in learning English how learning the their English achievement. Method study of quantitative data to the interactive collection between students perfect and the English outcome at the end of the semester. The quantitative data were about our question and After step, the questionnaire were updated and modified based on the course expert and proposed questionnaire from Mashood et al. Some point and added. The questionnaire was used to analyze the student proficiency and experience in learning English through habit learning. The questionnaire consisted of 30 questions and statements and displayed via Google Forms. Landscape with feedback was adopted in the questionnaire, namely strongly agree 5, agree 4, natural 3, disagree 2, and strongly disagree 1. The questionnaire was fair and validated by two English lecturers to ensure the segment of the questionnaire were consistent with the research focus. Were before the research distributed, then sent to the simple. It was to out to other students that were not included in the research. Then the reason examined the reliability of the instrument by implementing control alpha confidence and the rose was the user was embedded as a heap degree category and calibrated to as the result. The the action, the student perspective other as of hybrid learning during COVID-19 pandemic were categorized into self-classification as how it does following table: feeding and discretion. The result of the questionnaire of students in hybrid learning, the feeding of questionnaire saw the mass of the students for to learn English hybrid learning in the new normal era. It was individual from the main school of all of state. Decided where was the possible of student experience in hybrid learning could influence the speaking ability though to the use two modest methods namely online and offline learning, Nekazu and Falchi. For the library learning is a significant extent of face-to-face and online learning to the student learning outcomes and can be a result of education and learning to continue teaching the learning activity in the contour, especially amid the pandemic era. In addition, the student result of Tambri et al. Reported the hybrid learning can the student learning outcome, independent and activity. In other words, hybrid learning and the learning quality expressed amid COVID-19 pandemic and in also mass the demand of learning in industrial revolution area for consolidation. The student effect the relation between university student present and the English achievement in hybrid learning. The fit of the student what where was positive con between student professor on the English achievement in hybrid learning and the correlated conflict. The result was categorized as high of strong collection in addition related to result of recent analysis. Esquire Westman, the fusion of university students requested to student English achievement. In conclusion, there was a strong connection between student privacy in hybrid learning their English achievement during COVID-19 pandemic is the recommend of the next session to explain for students for the basic 3 hour skill limit student discuss about hybrid learning in the normal next time. Thank you, kurang lebih mohon dimaafkan. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.